Welcome to the weekly video podcast for the PBS series E Squared. This exclusive online program will take you beyond the episode you just watched and deeper into the world of sustainable design.
For His Highness the Aga Khan, Cairo is historically and sentimentally speaking a very important city because it was founded by one of his ancestors. So the historic roots of the Aga Khan are in this Fatimid dynasty that founded Cairo and was replaced by the Ayyubid of Salah ad-Din, the great enemy of our crusaders, that built these walls that we can see down in the distance bordering the Al-Azhar Park.
Well, I inherited my grandfather's responsibilities as the Imam of the Ismaili community. And I think it's important to perhaps differentiate between the role of an Imam in Islam and maybe the role of other faith leaders in other faiths. Islam doesn't make a difference between faith and life. The two have to go together. And therefore, an Imam is responsible for the security of the people who look to him for leadership, for the quality of their life. And this is what's caused me to look at the quality of life, not only of the Ismaili community, but of the people amongst whom they live.
Let's say the founding principle of the Aga Khan Trust for Culture is that culture could be a springboard for development and could contribute to social and economic development of communities. And the reason of the Trust of Culture to undertake projects like this one in Cairo is to revitalize the poorest segments of this society by improving their conditions of living, the environment where they live, and enhancing the value of this cultural heritage. One of the areas in the Aga Khan Trust for Culture that we want to improve through these projects that we undertake is the knowledge of the Muslim world and Islam in general in the Western countries. I think the interest in this Muslim world has started only a few years ago by reasons of conflict, with the first Iraq war, with, of course, September 11. And these episodes, sad episodes, plays upon the general cultural ignorance of our Western populations, determine that many people think that this so-called conflict of civilizations is a real thing.
I would say the Aga Khan, he's very visionary. He does have a vision. He knows what he wants. He believes very much in development, that people need to be active participants in change. I mean, I think from the Muslim religion, it's one of the few, like I would say, very active organizations that look at development and so on.
There's an often quoted ayat which says that you should leave the world in a better environment than you found it. You have a responsibility of legacy of God's creation of the world to improve that legacy from generation to generation. So there's an ethical premise to it.
For more information about E Squared, visit our website at pbs.org.
Thank you for watching this weekly podcast from the E Squared Design Series. We're proud to bring you these stories about the architects, designers, and engineers who are using technology to help create a more sustainable world.